This is a road called Priest End, which is in the market town of Thame in South Oxfordshire. On my right there we've got St Mary's Church, and on my left we've got the prebendal, which was the home of the late Robin Gibb. His wife still lives there, Dweena, and it's quite a nice area. It's very pleasant on a Sunday when there's less cars here. And what we're planning to do, I'm part of the Thame Wombles group, and we've been working for the last year around Thame, getting rid of historic waste, litter and the occasional fly tips. And we're hoping that by the 22nd of January, which is our first anniversary, we'll have done 3,000 bags, and almost 17 tonne of litter has been removed from the town, and it's looking really good at the moment. It's always very clean down here. So the plan is now, on the anniversary, is we're going to go down onto the old CRENDON bridge. It's the Thame bridge, and what we are going to do is we're going to clear that. We're restoring it. I can't remember when it was last cleared, but it's badly needed. It's a popular walking spot for locals, and as you'll see in a moment, there's quite a bit of work to do. But Thame Wombles are coming down on Saturday the 22nd of January and Sunday the 23rd to work on this bridge and restore it back, hopefully close to its former glory. So many years ago this was the road out of Thame town through to Long CRENDON. So looking to my right there, and you can just see the barrier that starts the actual end of the bridge. So this would have been completely open. There's some people, local residents, remember it opening many years ago, and it's been cleared a couple of times, but now it's badly overgrown. The road and pavements have been compromised, and we've decided to try to take it back, and we're also considering getting it painted. And the council are interested in at the moment they're interested in the fact that there's some damage to the bridge, to the pillar, and they're going to have another look at that when we've finished our work. They're going to have a look at it with a view to repairing it and keeping it, because it is listed, and it's something that's dear to the hearts of local residents. So what we plan to do to begin with is, I'm working along with Tracy Ward over there, and what we're going to do is, in preparation for the weekend, we're going to cut back any of the overhanging foliage and try to cut along the line of the bridge as far as the A418, which is a ring road right in the distance there. So we're going to take a side each, and I'll do a little bit of filming now and again just to show you how it starts, and then the end result, seeing how far we get today. So it's good at the moment because we've got rid of most of the greenery, so we can sort of see what's happening. So that's what we'll do, and I'll go a bit closer to the bridge in a bit and show you what that's like. The work has begun to cut the trees and the foliage back to the railing. As you can see, the bridge is starting down the road beyond, going towards Thame, is looking quite clear. So what we're going to do Saturday and Sunday, we've got a group of hopefully 30 or 40 people coming down here, and they're going to help us to start digging along the curbsides, getting rid of all the mud and the leaves. So at the moment this patch is looking good, and we can give you an update after the weekend. For those who are not aware, we had a couple looking for it today. This bridge and this stretch of the river marks the boundary between Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. So I'm currently on the bridge looking back into Thame towards St Mary's Church, and then turning myself around on the bridge and looking back towards Long CRENDON, and you can see the marker right in the middle of the river here on the bridge, which is the county boundary line between Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. So there we are. Following the weekend activities, you can see now that the excellent work done by Thame Wombles and other Thame residents, the road's been cleared quite well this end. We're going to also paint it, restore it back to its original colours, make some repairs. What we did notice while we were down here, that there was a few dead branches up in the trees there that need to be cut back. The storms recently have ravaged the branches and the trees quite badly. There's a piece just somewhere up the centre here that's hanging on a slim thread, so we've reported that to be done, but it's looking good now. And you can imagine what it would have been like travelling from Thame out to Long CRENDON on this old road. The bridge is all clear, so I'll just take you walk along, and you can see how far we've got. Looking in the other direction, that's the approach into Thame towards St Mary's Church. We're going to get the council over to inspect some of this. We've got obviously tree growth in the curb here. We've cut down the trees here that were growing, but the stumps are right underneath there. They need to be burnt out, and again you can see it looking clear towards the A418 ring road. What we're planning to do on the 26th, 27th of February is to come back up here and just finish the bit after the bridges. And you can see here just to my left where I think it's an elm tree is grown right the way through the bridge, lifted the structure, and it's actually grown around the handrail there, as you can see, which is a real shame. And the goal we had over the weekend was to get as far as these two pillars, which is the last of the bridges, and in fact we actually got just past that, which was good news. So great work done by everybody. And you can see from this point at the end here the sort of growth we had to contend with. Most of these are going to be chipped over that weekend as well, so we'll get rid of all the dead branches, the dead bushes from the bridge and from the fields. And then I'll just stand back a little bit so you can see the challenge we've got ahead of us to get up to the main road, and we are intending to take it back all the way. So that's it, quite a long stretch of road, quite an enjoyable event, and it's caught the imagination of local people who want to get this back to the way it was, and maybe have wholesome events on the bridge as well, which used to happen quite a few years ago. So I'll close down for now, and I'll show you how it finishes at the end of February.